Good morning, children. Today in this video, we are going to learn about a very new topic, that is latent heat. So before explaining latent heat from the chapter from your NCERT book, I have used this video to make you very clear what this latent heat means. So children, we are going to study about change of state and specific latent heat. Now you see here, specific latent heat is the amount of heat energy required to change the state of a unit mass of a substance without change in temperature. This is the definition of latent heat. And what is it saying? It is saying that some energy that we use to change the state from solid to liquid or from liquid to gas. Some amount of energy is used to change the state, but the temperature of the substance is not changing. This is what the definition says. So is it true or not? Let's see through a example. Here is an example for all of you. Let's see how this happens and how does the change of state takes place without any change in the temperature. So here is the example for all of you. Children, as you see here, there is a setup. Now in this setup, there is a beaker which is full of ice. There is a stand, and a stand they have kept a wire gauge on it and a Bunsen burner. They have kept a timer, stopwatch, so that they can see the time. Now they have also taken a thermometer, you see. They are hanging the thermometer, and what they are doing is they will start the Bunsen burner, and before starting the Bunsen burner, before heating the ice, they have noted the temperature. Now before we start heating, when we note down the temperature, we saw that the temperature in the thermometer is how much? It is 0 degrees centigrade. Now the Bunsen burner is switched on and the heat is being started provided to the ice. Now let's see what will happen or what will be the reading in the thermometer as we are heating the ice cubes. So children, you can see that the burner is now switched on. Okay, the timer is also on, and now we will start noting the temperature after every minute. So at 0 degree, the temperature was 0 degree centigrade. Now children, as we are heating the ice cubes, after 1 minute, when I saw the thermometer, again the temperature is 0. After 2 minutes, when I saw the thermometer, again the temperature is 0. Even after 3 minutes, the temperature shown by the thermometer is 0. And after 4 minutes, again the temperature was shown to be 0 degree centigrade. Now I thought that there is some problem with the thermometer. But no children, the thermometer is quite fine and correct. There is no problem with the thermometer. The temperature, the time, as the time is moving on, the temperature is not changing. Why? The question now arises, if the heat has been given, if the heat has been provided to the ice cubes, then why the thermometer is not taking the reading? The temperature should also rise in the thermometer, but that is not happening. And this will continue, this will continue till all the ice has been melted. So we will stir the ice so that the temperature is constant all over in the inside the beaker. And you know, when all the ice has melted, that means now there is no ice, only water is left. Now till then the temperature will be zero. Then if we continue heating, now there is no ice cube, you see, and still I am continuing the heat, then what will happen? Yes, now the temperature will rise, and we have to heat it till the water has started boiling. And we all know that water boils at 100 degrees centigrade, right? Now what will happen? Still the water is boiling, the thermometer is showing the reading, right? The thermometer is showing the reading to be 100. But I am asking you to continue the heat. You will tell me ki ma'am, now the temperature has reached 100, should I stop? So I am telling you, no, do not stop it. Do one thing, continue heating. Now what will happen? The boiling water will now get converted into steam. And you see, still the liquid state has now converted into gaseous state, but the temperature is constant now. It is 100. So children, mark my words, when the water was in solid state, the temperature was 0 till till it changed to liquid state. Still the water was 0. It was constant, because here at this point the state was changing. There was a change in state from solid to liquid at 0 degrees centigrade. Same thing is happening at 100 degrees centigrade. Here the liquid water is getting converted into gas, but the temperature is constant. The temperature is not rising. So this means that the temperature remains constant whenever there is a change of state. The temperature will not rise. The thermometer you see will give the same reading. So children, now I give you one example. There are two students in your class, student A and student B. Student A during summers is bringing water in the bottle, which is ice. He prefers to bring water in the ice form. Okay, but student B is not bringing water in the ice form. He is bringing water in the liquid form. Now what will happen? Within 2 hours, the water of student B is now not cool. It is not that chill. But the student who is having water in the form of ice is still having cold water, and he is enjoying that water. So what is the difference between the water of the two students? Both the student A and B, they are having water or ice at 0 degree centigrade. Student A is also having ice at 0 degree centigrade, and student B also brought the water, and that temperature of the water was 0 degree centigrade. Both the temperatures were same, but the student A is enjoying cold water for longer hours because student B is having temperature 0 plus some hidden heat, some latent heat. Student B is having 0 degree plus some heat which is hidden, which is not being seen by the thermometer or caught by the thermometer. Why? Because that heat is used up in breaking the bonds of the molecules, so that it can change from state, a solid state, to liquid state. Children, now if you pay attention here, the solid ice, the ice that was present in the beaker has changed into liquid state, but the temperature is still 0 because the heat which is provided to the ice The heat which is provided to the ice, that heat has been used up by the molecules of ice to break the bond or the intermolecular force of attraction. And now because the bond has been broken, the molecules are far apart, and now the ice has been converted into water. Now the ice has been converted into water. Similarly, at 100 degrees centigrade, you see, when this water is getting the heat, but the temperature is not rising, it is the thermometer is showing the reading to be 100. Why is the temperature not rising? Because the hidden heat or the extra heat has been used up to break down the bonds or the intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules, and because the attraction has been broken, the molecules are farther apart, and now this water has been changed into vapor or gaseous form. Okay, so the heat which is not shown or seen in the thermometer but it is present is called the latent heat or hidden heat. I hope now the things are clear.